Hey YouTube, today we're going over the staggered stance RDL. This exercise will work primarily our hamstrings and our glutes, as well as our erectors and anterior core as stabilizers. We'll grab a pair of dumbbells that are significantly lighter than what we normally use for regular RDLs, simply because this is a unilateral movement. Our working leg will be the leg that we're standing on, and our support leg will be just a couple of inches behind us. We want about 80% of our weight on that front foot and just about 20% on that back leg for stability and support. From here, we're going to simultaneously reach the hips back as well as reach the dumbbells down. Now, one of the most common mistakes that I see is placing that back foot way too far back. This is going to make you much more unstable, as well as make you inclined to put more weight than you need to on that back foot. Like I said, we just want about 80% in that front leg, 20% on that back leg. Another very common mistake we see is lifting up the chin and arching the low back. This is going to put excessive stress on both that cervical and the lumbar spine. Instead, I want you to have a neutral neck, so tuck your chin towards your chest and make sure we're keeping the ribs and the belly button pressed together the entire time. Another great cue here is your eyes look where your chest looks. Another common mistake we talked about in our regular RDL video is placing far too much weight on that heel. This is not going to load your glute more. This is simply going to make you more unstable and not allow you to sufficiently load this exercise. Place equal weight in that big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Like I mentioned before, we want the RDL to be an equal balance of reaching the hips back and reaching the dumbbells down. Now, something important to note here is we don't just want to reach the dumbbells down, okay? The hips have to go back. One of my favorite cues here is pretend that somebody has a hula hoop around your hips and they're pulling you back. Another way to think of this is pretend you have your hands full of groceries and you're trying to close your car door. With that being said, remember that our range of motion ends when our hips stop reaching back. I don't want you to continue reaching down. All we're doing there is getting into flexion in the lumbar spine. To summarize, equal weight in the foot, reach the hips back, allow the chest to fall forward, and maintain a neutral spine.